Hey everybody, I am Blind Ryan, and this is episode 7.5 of Final Fantasy XIV Described for the Blind. This is going to be the main story quest portion of our descriptive, and I apologize ahead of time for the cough. I have allergies. It sucks. I'm sucking on cough drops. In fact, I should probably pop another one in. So the plan for this second part of the day is to get where we have access to all three cities. And that might take a minute, but that's my goal. And then I can do episode 8, where I unlock all the classes and deal with all that bullshit. Because you remember all the bullshit about the two alt classes and then the two crafting classes and the one gathering class. Yeah, there's 2 more cities with all of that shit, and Gridania gives you the least amount of crap to do. So, who lad, we got a lot of shit to do. Let's get to it. So, remember that building, Spirit Hold. We go up, we kill the imps, we got the Courage Stone from it for the Lancer quest. Well, here we are back again. Let's talk to this Woodwhaler. Who goes there? An adventurer, is it? Here at Instructor Galfrid's request, you say, thank the matron. Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the hero in the midst of the rite. Most of his party has been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them and see them out of harm's way. And so off we go. What? Oh, I thought we were high enough level, but I guess we're not. Oh, stone 2 is the stones pop out of the ground instead of fly at them. So we got wounded woodwhalers. Throne, a great shadow towering over me. What in the 12's good grace? An adventurer, please, you must save the hero. Okay. More woodwhalers. Galfrid sent you? I'm no longer of use here. Pray help the hero in my stead. Alright, come on, you batty little bastard. It looks like a flying baby. Punch. Away, vile fiend, away, I say. I defy you, I defy you. Oh, an adventure. We were ambushed in the midst of the ritual, and then I'm not sure what happened. God, you woodwhalers suck. Full-headed conjurer. You were sent to help? I fear you are too late. The ritual has failed. I must needs return to Gridania. The Seedseers must know of this. And confused conjurer. That thing was no elemental, but a being born of darkness. To hear our language is alone in the depths. You must help him. So we go into the thing proper. And here we go. So now we're in an actual room. Hey, it's somebody hiding behind a rock. Oh, mournful voice of creation, give ye this humble stone a soul that it may wake to life. So all I can see is he's wearing a black mask and he's got on a black cowl and a black robe. And he speaks in evil red letters. So we look around. Ah, it's a stone golem. Bring it on, big boy. Oh no, back to our crappy old one. Our crappy old stone. Good thing we have mad gear. He tries to do a slam. Gotcha, motherfucker. And falls down. Not all at once, just piece by piece. Just brr, 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 brr. that the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. So we look at him, and he goes, and he's gone before we can actually get a good look at him. The ash mask makes it look kind of goofy on him. I am the masked man. Hey, it's Ida and Papolino. Damnation, he has eluded us yet again. Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things? White flash. And our guy held his head. Oh, it's all staticky, like we're watching old TV. Whatever are you... Oh, I had to stop us before we... Or stopped Papolimo before he blundered into some pixel. Shh, more birds. This makes it how many times today? 7? Their movements are beyond our fathoming. Do you think maybe they're trying to summon the primal? I hope not, for all our sakes. We must be prepared for the worst. And then it shifts over to them. Withered, the same fate has befallen Emerald Moss. It is as we feared. Dalamud's anomaly is affecting life in the Twelveswood. They're looking up at a big red moon. You mean the disturbance in the etheric flow? And it's daytime. The very same. The Garleans have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they have created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Louis Soif forewarned. It took me a long fucking time to learn how to say that damn name. L-O-U... Yeah, L-O-U-I-S-O-I-X. That is a weird name. It's no wonder the primals have started appearing. The time is against us, but there is still hope for the land. We must hold fast to that hope and fight to the very last. Agreed. Wow. So now we're at another scene. Ah, stupid things. She's fucking with her goggles. These stupid things happen to be the very latest in Charlayan innovation. Show some respect. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. You're wearing a mask over your eyes. Ha! Papolimo said it best. If you ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours. Now they're walking through the forest. Hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it? Already? 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of the planet. I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the Twelveswood barely recovered at all, and the Gardanians still have the same old problems. Aye, along with some new ones, just in case the Ixal and Gerudo weren't troublesome enough. The Sylphs had to go and invite Ramuh, didn't they? Do you ever think about those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do, and then 5 years seems like ages. I wonder what became of them. Ah. So she's looking at the sky. And so is Papolimo. Ida, look! He put on his goggles. Golly, and this is what exactly? Yet another disturbance in the aether and freshly manifested at that. It seems to be emanating from Life Men's Stump. We must hurry. And that was how they found us. So we fell on our asses. We shake our head and look around. Are you alright? Your eyes glazed over for a while there. How can you tell I'm wearing a mask? The good news is that the hero is unharmed. Somewhat dazed, yes, but whole of mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Hey, what? Lest you forget, the Twelveswood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gardanians sent a hero to offer the place back to the elementals by way of the rite of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, They may well consider it a slight, and the very last thing the Gridanians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the Twelvewood's eternal guardians. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the hero to safety and send his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Alliston. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Papalimo, and this tactless woman beside me here is... Ida. Papalimo and I are surveying the Twelvewoods together. Pleased to meet you. Ida, give me a hand, would you? So they're helping the hero back. Wait, there's something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... Never mind. Doubtless my eyes are playing tricks, telling me to gain. And off they fuck. And that apparently is why they call him Big Papa. Lol. Fucking imps. Fuck off. Downstairs. Motherfucking goddamn ads. Leave me alone. All this happened inside Spirit Hold. 12 preservers. Who is that masked mage, and by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answers on my own. I must needs discuss this with Galfred. The matter warrants a full investigation if I am any judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For that, you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Gridania and seek out my own. I'm sure she wishes to thank you for your effort on our behalf. Yoink! Back to Gridania, and I need to pause. Wait, maybe I don't. No, I do not. Okay. I'm uploading the other video. And I was going to post it in the Final Fantasy XIV subreddits, and some of the people wanted me to. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to be doing that, because isn't that kind of like spammy? But I'll ask in the content, in the little message you see. I'll just say, hey, this is the first part of today's, description, and am I allowed to post these, or is there anywhere I should post them? Whatever. Anyway, back to my own. Welcome back, Orion. A little bird tells me that the hero and his party owe you their lives. A tale for the tavern if ever there was one. It's only a shame that I must ask you not to tell it for the time being, at least. Do I make myself clear? Until the heroes have made their will in the matter known, it would be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. Nod. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valiant service. For the first half of your reward, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at our guild. Arrangements have been made so that all you need to do is speak with Antoine whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and soft pillow. Hello. For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path to fame and fortunes, guild leaves. Guild leaves are records of various requests we received from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. These are repeatable quests for leveling. Gontran is our guild leave official or leave meet here at the Carline Canopy. I've spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and he's eager to make your acquaintance. Hello. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It is truly a splendid occasion, looked forward to by young and old alike. One I heartily recommend you take the time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over the proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of the mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. We're talking about you, Brian, and you have made Mother proud, and I expect great things of you, young man. Nod. Now have access to recommendations. This feature There's, yeah. It's all game shit that I don't care about. Now we gotta do guild leaves, get the tutorial shit out of the way. Guntron is responsible for assigning guild leaves. Mother my own has told me much of your endeavors, Ryan. Have you considered attempting one of the guild leaves here at the Adventurers Guild? Guild leaves are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. From battlecraft leaves that require extermination of monsters to tradecraft leaves that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks we term leave quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Bent Branch Meadows and speak to Tyranny. You'll be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first leave quest. Are there any other quests in the area? Doesn't look like it. Impressed by your progress, my own wishes to send you to Bent Branch Meadows, where you'll find further opportunities to learn. How's my favorite fresh-faced adventure? Oh, do not scowl so. I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since first you walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Bent Branch Meadows in the Central Shroud. Unlike the recruiters at the Bannock, the men and women out of Bent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Bent Branch is also home to a very usefully situated Aethra. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. And what better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an Aetherite in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bent Branch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Porter service, doubtless the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo Keep Singer should not hesitate to lend his birds to a capable adventurer like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, head Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive. But first, I want to go to Old Verdonia to see if there's any quests I need. No extra quests, thank God. I have enough quests that I need to do. Branch. So while that's going, I can check the Reddit post I made last night. Couldn't sleep, so I needed to do something to knock my ass out. Oh good! Reddit's having a fit. Well, nothing new there. Here now, what's all this then? Right, blind guy thanking me, much obliged. And drops you a sub for the algorithm, fist bump for disability advocacy. He says that, but I don't think they'll like how I do it. Nobody likes how I do disability advocacy, except for the devs, who are the ones I'm doing it for in the first place, so fuck them. My fellow advocates think I should have a harder line on it and be more of a dick. Try to get as many things added as possible. It's like, dude, do you realize how fucking hard it is to make a game, let alone add accessibility options to a game that's already in the middle of being made? Anything we get, we should be on our hands and knees for. I made a video about it a while ago. If you search my channel, you can find it. But suffice it to say, as angry as I always appear to be, I'm a surprisingly light touch with devs. Hey, it's Keitha. You must be the adventurer my own set learned about. I'm Keitha, head wrangler around these parts. I've heard many and more things about you, good things lest you worry. When the older seats here bade us welcome adventurers, 'tis fair to say we had our own doubts, though hard-working folk like yourself sat around proving us wrong. That is, consider me a convert. Any road, you're mind to help out at the ranch, don't you? Good. We could always use a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I have a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you come highly recommended, so don't go letting no one down, eh? She has got an accent. Ooh, level 19 conjurer. 7 hells. Some bastard Keycurrent has gone and broken one of me chocobo eggs. Filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when the guards startled it, prompting the damn thing to drop the egg it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless them, but when 3 more of the vermin appeared, the lot had no choice but to turn back. Something has to be done about those Keycurrent. Would you mind heading over to the matron's lead and having a word with a soldier named Rosaline for me? The ratmen nest in her neck of the woods. See, she'll know what to do. Yee. What the fuck? Oh, right, the guild leaves. Adventurer, my name is Tierney, and I'm in charge of assigning local lead quests here at Bent Branch Meadows. If I'm trying to convince you to seek me out, Diddy, then I shall assume you have a basic understanding of what accepting a guild lead might entail. But first things first, I must be certain your skills are a match for your enthusiasm. The Adventurers Guild would not approve of you sending a fledgling hero to his death or dishonor for want of resolute capabilities. Take a moment to peruse the task. Do you believe yourself up to the challenge? Yes. I'm glad to hear it. Pray be aware, adventurer, however, that anoles are wont to flee in their broodmates when they sense things are overmatched. It would be wise to prevent such a reunion, unless the battle be drawn out past your limits of endurance. Open your journal. A pack of anoles has been spotted near Bent Branch Meadows, far from their usual hunting grounds on Naked Rock. The local chocobo keeps worried that it was only a matter of time before the hungry scale came to stray too close to the stables and endanger their birds. To prevent the worst, the wood whalers are even volunteers to find and cull the creatures. We can initiate. We can go +4 on level to get more stuff. So now we gotta haul ass over this way. Breathe ice on me, I'll kill you, bitch ass. Ooh, there's the last one. Hey, and there's a treasure chest. Oh boy, an ether. Now we can teleport back. So yeah, we'll be doing these when we get into the zones. Ah, your first foray into the world of lead quests appears to have been a success. Here's the reward for your efforts. You got bonuses for speed of completion and difficulty. Now that this little trial is behind us, I have no further qualms about assigning you tasks around Bent Branch Meadow. There are lead quests aplenty for a hard-working adventurer such as yourself, and a great deal of fame and fortune to be won in their doing. Tierney believes you're ready to join a Hest. If you'd be interested in a challenge unlike your average lead quest, you might consider joining a guild Hest. If you wish to know more, pray speak with the Battle Warden Ribald outside yonder tent. I will inform you of your success against the Noles, so there are no doubts as to your abilities. Goddamn tutorials. I was told a stalwart adventurer would be along shortly. I take that as you? Well, then permit me to tell you all about our current operations. Wait, might this be your first time participating in a guild test? I remember my first test. It was the night of my 20th named. My fellow guildmates invited me to join them in the slaying of a family of beasts who were stealing chocobo eggs from Bent Branch Meadows. The moment was arrived. One of the terrible beasts immediately turned to me in charge. The thing was thrice my size and had already maimed several chocobo keeps. There was no way I could win, so I simply froze and waited for the end. But that's when I remembered I was not alone. My friends rallied around me, and together we defeated the beasts. That, my friends, is what Guild Hest is truly about. What say you, friend? Care to experience a Hest for yourself? No. I unlocked the duty finder. Yes, I know what duty finders will let me do. And I can't do any of it yet. So now we go and do our main story quest. Okay, so it isn't always fucking... It isn't always main story stuff. Holy shit. It's a staircase, and they have you climbing all the way up a fucking massive root. Or vine or something. Rosaline's a wood whaler. You're here on Keitha's behalf? I see. You broke one of her eggs, you say, and there were 4 of the creatures. The Concurrent are a nuisance at the best of times, but we must now add trespass and chocobo murder to their list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Our retributions must need to be swift and decisive. I knew better than you to deliver it, adventurer. Find the lair to the west of here and make an example of exactly 4 Keycurrent Scramblers. We can send no clearer message. Oh. Okay. We climb up the route. Oh, we don't need to climb up the route. Well... The Keycurrent are little rat men. Let's see if I can get a closer look at them. Yep, they're little rat men with long ratty arms and short ratty legs and elongated ratty noses and long ears with piercings in them, actually. And they tend to wear hoods. At least these ones do. There you go, we smacked the shit out of him with our wand. Except it was so pissed. Christ! Okay, there's Rosalie. The deed is done, good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You've shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now the Keycurrent would think twice about giving into their larcenous proclivities. You'd think. Rosaline needs an adventurer to destroy dynamite eggs. Oh, that's a side quest. Yeah, fuck it, we're right here. Your willingness to assist the residents of 12 Wood is commendable. If you have a moment, mayhap you can assist me with a delicate matter. My duties as a wood whaler include inspecting the matron's lead for a sign of damage or decay. It's never been a difficult task until the other day when I discovered several clutches of dynamite eggs. I've no problem slaying the beasts when full grown, but the mere sight of their eggs sickens me. Spare me this disgusting task and destroy the eggs. And here is a kitty. Oh shit job, a wood whaler of the matron's lead is looking for a sure-footed adventurer to pluck blue trumpets from the root of the nearby heaven splitter. Oh there, adventurer, you seem light on your feet. Can't fancy a quick skip along the root of the heaven spiller here? I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or two. I know what you're thinking, it's not more than a mushroom, so why the commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they'll be covering the whole damn root and rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step when you're up there, though. The dynamite's in the ground won't waste any time adding insult to falling injuries. Once you're done, head to the top end of the route and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of one of his more dreaded chores. So yeah, it's basically the same area. Ooh, they got us doing these on some side areas that are kind of dangerous. Wait, are the dynamites down there? Ah, there they are. Ah, there's a dynamite egg. These fuckers are hard to see. Good work, dynamite. Looks like a regular dynamite, except a little smaller. Ah, there's the dynamite egg. There's another rocky scorpion-looking bastard. Winch. Oh, you've cleared the root of blue trumpets. Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny tiny problem with heights. I know this is not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. Keeping the root passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folks can traverse the central shroud since the calamity all but split the area in twain. It is not perhaps the easiest pathway to walk, but there are those who believe the will of the matron herself caused the tendril of the heavens pillar, to remain thus suspended, that it might serve the forest's people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. Ooh, a bronze salé. It is regrettably my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Bent Branch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution around here, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the woodwalers. Mayhap it was my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing the word to Rosaline down below? I would go myself, but well, hard enough marshalling the courage to walk the route for my ship. We go down the wood steps, we go down the route. And we turn in both quests to Rosaline. Would that I could always rely on a kind soul to handle such tasks. My training prepared me to face beasts in combat, and not once have I shirked that duty, but to lay hand upon those sticky, slimy eggs is just... Well, clearly you have no problems doing so. Thank you for your help, adventurer. shadowy fellow. Now that you mention it, I may have seen something. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it is nothing more than a Kirin thief on the run. But you must sate your curiosity, then by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I'd very much like to see it. Oh good, I don't have to go up this one again. I should equip. Oh, I guess I didn't need the hunting salad. Whoops. Well, shit, it's hard to tell. Worn leather bag. Near a campfire. Damn it. I slept on my wrist and this whole damn day it's been curling in on itself. Very annoying. Anyway, I shall return very shortly. Alright, I'm back. And we are back with Rosaline. It's Reddit what their protocol is for posting these videos, because I post a ton of them and I don't want to shit up their board. Anyway. Have you found something? I found a leather bag. Remnants of a campfire in a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveler. And inside we have a chocobo grooming brush and Rosaline oil. Wait, why would a traveler make camp here when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bent Branch Meadows? However, me, I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We have been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find this shadow. We cannot allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we have learned. To that end, I prepared this letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the shroud. Once each sentry is committed to the details to memory, have them write their names at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmar at the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gate of Bent Branch Meadows. They ought to relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Elgar sees the letter. He stands watch within the stable, so if this stranger's aim is to harm the chocobos, Elgar may have to personally put an end to it. So off we go. And we've got just about 2 more hours to go. Then I will need to take a break, and after dinner I can scribe some more. You don't look like you're here for training. A shadowy figure. Understood. I'll pass word along to the recruits as well as the sentries. Let me just make my mark. There, that should do. If you follow the road south, you'll find Bernard by the bridge to Bent Branch Meadows. Godspeed, adventurer. And I've already gotten lost. That is what I do. I get lost. Because the grass is so high. I can't see the fucking... Yeah, I can't see the fucking pathway. There's Bernard. He was the dickhead from last time. You have business with me, adventurer? Rosalind is right to be cautious. For this stranger to venture so close yet to go to such great lengths to remain undetected is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on Bent Branch. I appreciate the help. I should write my name here, yes? And here, take it. You'll find Elgar in the stables past the apiary. Yeah? Mind the birds, adventurer. They get nervous around strangers. What's this? A shadowy stranger near the matron's leave. You've already shown this to Bernard and Elmer. See. Good. Good. Now all that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a woodwhaler, true, but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. Quite the compassionate adventure, by the sound of it. Well, far be it for me to look a gift chocobo in the mouth. I have need of a capable man like yourself. We received a peddler at the gates the other day, an excitable Lawfell that was sweating and swearing that he had been attacked by large winged beasts. Yet other than hornets, I know of no such flying creatures in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, he might prove problematic for other travelers. Follow the road south and see if you can find any evidence to support his claim. And should you find something, kindly tell the fair Dola's area sometime instead of just standing beneath the spire and staring at the goddamn road in those words. Okay. But first, there we go. Apparently I will be uploading a video every couple of weeks. That's what they told me to do in the mega thread anyway. So fair enough. That gives me a protocol to follow. Oh. A vulture egg. Vultures. Too, and they were defending a nest? Well, perhaps we could omit that last detail from any official reports. I'd rather not give Elgar any further cause to be crossed. Thank you for slaying the beast, and rest assured I will not permit this to happen again. Bullshit, you liar. I got level 20. Another task for you, adventurer. I need you to head to the hedge tree to the southwest of here and speak with Hero Leon. Finding the hedge tree, the hero is scheduled to board a boat from the Mirror Planks. Well, the vessel's departure time is coming on, but there's still no sign of it. Knowing how absorbed the hero becomes in her work, I'm not unduly concerned. For now, however, is responsible for organizing Leon's transportation is likely wondering if her wayward passenger is ever going to arrive. That's a gentle reminder of So the lazy guy, the lazy wood whaler is an elf with silver hair. Since we're level 20, we can do that class quest at some point, but I want to get the other ones up to level 20 as well. Yeah, fuck it, why not? We'll do that later. We'll do that before we leave for, what's it called? But since I am 20, switch over to Lancer, actually. And get Lancer up to level 20 as well, and then Archer, because he's closer. No, conjurers for the main quest. Yes, what troubles you, my dear? Oh, yes, the boat. I'd quite forgotten. Oh, my task with the hedge tree is well and finished, but the elementals murmur of a malevolent presence in the vicinity of Tamtar, Deepcroft. I must abide a while longer that I might better divine the source of the elemental's distress. Please inform Ameld that I shall be late in arriving. Okay. Let's us away for that. wrist. Don't ever sleep on your wrist. Not like I intended to, anyway. This is maddening. Either my air conditioner makes it way too cold, or if I turn on the fan instead of the air conditioner, it makes it boiling hot. So I'm going to try something else. I'll be right back again. I'm sorry. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that'll work. Anyway, so this Armel woman is just wearing a regular shirt. She's an elf, and she's got some silver hair. You bear a message from here, Leon. An evil presence in the deep crop. That does sound grave indeed. I shall organize a vessel for a later time, then perhaps a bell from there. 2. Better make it 3, just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. Armel, a local at the Mirror Planks, wishes you to salvage cargo from a wreckage on the road. Might you assist me with another matter, sir? A wagon that departed from Quarry Mill was overturned on the road when some large, ill-tempered forest beasts chose that moment to defend its territory. By Nafka's grace, the driver escaped without serious injury, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate. Well, with none willing to risk another encounter with the creature, I can only assume the goods remained strewn across the ground where the incident occurred. Simply follow the road here to the south and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage what you can and return to Keita at Bent Branch Meadows if you'd be so kind. Conjurer White Mage should be our primary job because I am trying to learn how to heal. That appears to be an overthrown Wayne. A lumber toad. Whoa, that's a big fucking toad. Take that, you big bastard. It's a giant toad with little spikes on it. Off we go. Oh, there's so much crap I have to sell. I'll do that off video. See, I'm getting better about remembering. There we are, Bent Branch Meadows. Server time is 7 ahead? Damn. I hear leather working. You have a delivery for me? Ah, this is the shipment I was waiting for on Quarry Mill. I heard the wagon ran afoul of some great monstrosity just up the path from near planks, but I see you managed to scrape together a few bits and pieces. Seems like I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of horrors in the deep crop or bandit cutthroats prowl in the woods hereabouts. Makes me wonder if chocobos are safe at night, it does. If we're ever in need of adventurer's skills, I hope you'd be around to lend a hand. Oh, the Ishgardian. No, oh please gods, no, Leia's egg. Brian, you must help me. I stepped out of the stables for but a moment. When I returned, it was gone. Why? What was gone? An egg. Sorry. You're sure the chocobo's a Leia? Another? God, you don't understand. The egg is extremely valuable. I must find it. You will help me, won't you, Gorion? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Someone must have made off with it. There can be no other explanation. I shall scour every ilm of the stable once more, just to be sure. While I do so, you should be very grateful if you'd ask the others if they noticed anything unusual. Seeing anyone acting suspicious, I most certainly did, lad. A man, it was, running off towards the Tamtara deep crop. You say an egg was took? Then I'd say there's your culprit. Why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg? Without the proper learning, it's damn near impossible to get one to hatch. Chocobo egg has gone missing. Well, let me think. Now that you mention it, the chocobos were making quite a racket earlier, so much so, in fact, that I ran over to check on them. Almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. Could I describe the peddler? Oh, he was an Ellison fellow. I didn't recognize his face. Seemed awfully twitchy. Oh, God, you don't think he... Why in the hells didn't I accost him? Now we go over to the planking for another regard. Bernard. Have I seen any odd characters about, aside from yourself, you mean? Not that I recall. I did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assume it was Nicola. But if you say he was away from the stables at the time, then who was that with the chocobos? Well, this is an issue. Quite the issue indeed. That's quite an issue. Indeed. Be no mistake then, the egg was indeed stolen. Oh, Lacala has sideburns. They finally zoomed in on him. Big old gray ones, and from what you've told me, this was no simple robbery. But the culprit should take only Leia's egg and disregard all the rest tells me we are dealing with someone well-versed in chocobo breeding. I'm sorry to say, the individual is likely to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leia, you see, is of the bloodline of Oranos, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leia's eggs. Gods, I should have foreseen this. We must give chase at once. Hold your chocobos, Lukalot. If the egg thief's from Ishgard, like you say, why'd you go off running towards the Tamtara Deepcroft? Unless I've got my mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. Well, yes, but he may seek to leave a false trail, or bah, the why of it is not important. Leia's egg is all that matters. Adventure, I beg of you, hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing after him yourself, wherever he's from. He may work wonders with our birds, Uriah, but active dare-and-do ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave the end of things to you. Nod. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to the Tamtara Deepcroft, but do be careful. We cannot be certain he's working alone in this. Ah, my fucking sinuses again! This has been driving me bug shit all week. Wait. Oh, son of a bitch, I went the wrong way. I didn't know it was... I forgot it was south. I thought it was north. I'm getting all kinds of mixed up. Alright. So now we go southwest. Are they going to have me actually go into the Tamtar Deep Croft? Because I thought the first dungeon was in Limsa. Oh good, no. They're above the Deep Croft. Fuck. Fuck you fucking dynamite. Go around the barrows. You avoid the dynamites and the hornets. Duplo cop. The Moogle stole it? Caught you at last, you spiteful imp. Now hand over that egg. John Remy Blackheart. Oh! Hey! Hey, look, he looks like Luke a lot, except he's got, face paint on him, scars. You can't have it, Kupo. This egg belongs to Luke a lot. So we run up. Who in Halon's bloody fury are you? Ah, those sops at Bent Branch hired themselves an adventure, did they? Oh, bandits, I see. Yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and the farmer's hireling and bring me that damn egg. Drop some AoE on these fuckers. Oh, he's tougher than he looks. Good luck. You're winning, Kupo. You're goddamn right I am. Let's do this one, you obstinate cur. You obdurate beast! Look out, he's up to something nasty, Kupo. Forward thrust. Punch! Our rump, I say. Thank you, Kupo. What's that, Kupo? How did I come to be out here? Ah, well, this egg here is Leia's. Leia's a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know. Anyway, I was having a nap in the stables when that nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it, Kupo. So I snatched it up as quickly as I could and made a run for it. I was planning to take it back to Bent Branch Meadows myself, but it might be safer if you did it. I'm sure Lukalot will be very happy to see you, Kupo. We tap our chest like Big Dick of the Mountain. Lol. Alright, so back up north we run. Also, obviously, I haven't done this series of quests before. I've done the only ones I've ever done are the Limsa quests, because I'm always a warrior. Ooh, it's getting cloudy. Given how hot it's been getting, I'm thinking what I'm going to have to do is take Chip to the park in the heat, let him heat himself out. And then do my walks at night. And then take him for the last one so we can go to the bathroom. Which is going to drop my walking down from 6 hours a day to probably 2 or 3, but being out in that heat is not good for my lungs, even if they are a little healthier than they were. So do you have the egg? Is it safe? There ye be! Yes, it has the right coloring, the right weight. It most definitely is Leia's egg. I know not how to thank you. You had me worried there for a bit, Ryan. It's good to see you and the egg back safe and sound. So we're telling them what happened. So I was correct in my assumption that an Ishgardian was involved, albeit one who did not in fact make off with the egg. Well, I could hardly anticipate the intervention of a Moogle. Bugger me, it couldn't be the same one, could it? Might you have encountered our unlikely savior before, Katha? Could be, aye. One of them saved my hide back when the calamity struck. I was in part of the woods where we now call the Standing Courses Day. It seemed like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze, and I couldn't see a yalm in front of me for all the smoke. Well nigh given up hope I had. Then all of a sudden a Moogle appears out of nowhere, tugs at my sword molder and sleeve, and leads me straight to a bit of the wood where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now you know why the business is named Moogle's Gift Mount. Seemed like the least I could do. I'd be dead if it weren't for that plucky little bugger. Apparently there is a hot air balloon with a little Moogle head on it. Incredible. It may well be that the Moogle has stood vigil over us ever since that day. Ah, we'd better get back to work then. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we, Gorion? Or would we? Gorion, you have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Lokalot wants to give you a little something for your troubles. Leia's egg is irreplaceable. I cannot well express to you the depth of my gratitude, and yet I find that I'm still troubled. While this whole regrettable episode unfolded, I bear witness to a sight that greatly concerned me. I don't want a shield. Thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose again, but I have need of your assistance in another matter, one of grave import, I fear. Of late, I have noticed the Ixali dirigibles have been appearing near the Twelveswood with increasing regularity. The frequency, however, does not bother me so much as where they choose to fly, the patch of sky directly above the Guardian tree. The tree is a sacred site, or so I was given to believe when I first came to Gridania, and thus I naturally assumed that the elementals would not suffer the Ixali to profane it. But the birdmen have been coming and going as they please, with nary a sign of protest from the Guardians of the Twelvewood. And it was that which sent me to thinking. Ever since the appearance of a much talked about suspicious individual, many and more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be that he did something to the elementals? In case it proved useful, I have committed to the details of my sightings to parchment and would ask that you deliver the document to Mother my own. Please make all haste. I have an irrepressible feeling that something terrible is about to happen. Oh wait, we can just take a chocobo there. Well, I guess they're home to play Magic. Yep, about 1:30. Oh shit, I hear shit. So I'm gonna be right back. I gotta investigate. When I come back, I will be in Gridania. New Gridania, and it's a damn good thing I stopped when I did, because Buddy Tim showed up and decided to knock on the door. I'd have been fucked if that had happened when I was in the middle of describing, because that scared the hell out of me, because he knocked loud. Whew, alright. So here we are in the Carline Canopy. Let us talk to Miss Wayne. Hello there, Gorion. Word of your tireless efforts at Bent Branch Meadows has reached my ears. The folk there have not but the highest praise for you. You certainly have a knack of making Mother proud. Keep up the good work, you hear? A letter from Lokalot. I haven't the slightest inkling what this could be about. Gods be good, her eyes widened. I have a mission for you, Gorion. Suffice to say it's urgent, and fear it may also prove dangerous, however, so you must be prepared. Make what arrangements you can and report back to me the moment you are ready. Hey, we're level 21. So with that in mind, readying myself, I'm going to go to the Conjurer's Guild and get my level 20 quest. yes, I know what I said about only doing the MSQ in these videos, but fuck it. We all know that I'm terrible about that. And besides, I was told to be prepared. What if it's another damaging spell? That's what I have to ask. We need more damaging spells. Oh, we don't get more damaging spells, but we do get an Elm Crook. And a bunch of crap that isn't as good as what we have. Oh, except for the dress gloves, I guess. Mountain dress shoes. Ooh, the mask is better. We'll do that instead. It's a lapis lazuli mask. Greetings, Orion. You radiate the confidence of a conjurer who neglected not his study of the elements. I confess I have no lesson for you to learn this day. Instead, I would ask that you aid me in the education of another. Yes, I speak of Sylvie. No small amount of prompting, bordering on coercion, the child has finally promised to attempt to embrace the forces of nature, but I'm afraid the matter is not so easily resolved. Sylvia has never attempted to learn the basic offensive spells that you and most other conjurers mastered before first venturing into the wild. As such, she is ill-equipped to undertake the trials which furnished you and your peers with an understanding of the elements. But simply, she is no match for the tainted spirits of nature. If a more capable conjurer were to accompany her and purify the corruption in her stead, may yet serve to impress upon her the power of the forces at work. I bid you take her on a pilgrimage around the Twelveswood and give her the opportunity to witness those compensations firsthand. Earth, wind, water, she must know them all. Show her the majesty and primal ferocity of nature. As it was with you, let Earth be your first lesson. Sylvia awaits you at the Bent Branch Meadows. Pray forgive my presumption, but I thought it best to send her on ahead while her conviction remains strong. Once you have located the patch of corrupted soil at Bent Branch, draw forth the tainted sprite, and let her witness the struggle that ensues. May the elements aid you in this endeavor, Brian. So off we go to Bent Branch Meadows again. I could have grabbed a fucking chocobo. Oh well. And it's nighttime. Cloudy nighttime. Okay, we go around the bannock. Oh, that's how that's supposed to work. I wonder to keep getting lost. Yay, this is gonna be a schlep. But you know what? We'll get a better weapon and we'll get a better face mask. Sure, he can wear face masks. Oh, the clouds are clearing up. There is Soapy, and there is the corrupted soil. That is an earth sprite. I'll show you, stone motherfucker. Throwing little rocks at me, and I'm hitting it with big ass rocks from beneath the earth. Ah, I wasn't scared. I was a little startled, that's all. Maybe it was as if a massive solid rapid erupted from the ground. I never felt anything like. Never mind. We have to head to the Bannock next. Let's get this over with. Oh, Sylphie, you pain in my ass. I just want to beat people up. All this nature shit is most unlike me. I mean, I like nature and all. Son of a fucking whore, I got stuck. Pissed away most of my fucking sprint, too. I am disappointed. Much disappointed. Thank God they're not making me go all over fucking creation like I did with my own quests. Corrupted air. It's a wee whirlwind. Gods, the wind blew straight through me. It felt both gentle and sharp at the same time. I can't explain it. Something you can conjure? Let's be on our way. The last one is lily stone. Oh, fuck! Well, I guess that makes sense for water, considering. They're making me go through a schlep. This entire game is a fucking schlep. It is what it is. So we've only got 2 more quests after this for conjuring. Once you hit level 30, you get the quest to go get your job rather than your profession. And conjurer upgrades into white mage. Which... Christ, truth be told, I will be very interested to see how that goes. Sorry I keep yawning. My fucking body wants to go for a walk, but I'm not letting it until later because it's starting to get really warm. Also, I'm in the middle of this. Maybe instead of, maybe instead of taking Chip for walks, I will just take him to the park instead. And then at night, I'll take him for the walks. It'll be a couple of days before he gets used to it, but I'm pretty sure once he feels how hot it is, he'll be like, no, I get it. Because he's not a dumb dog. He's figured this shit out before. He's figured out cause and effect. Him is smart dog. Sprite. Tough motherfucker. The lake is so beautiful. I never noticed how clearly the sky is reflected on its surface. I never noticed. Let's head back. I'm ready to speak with the guildmaster now. And this is where we teleport. Fuck, let us whip that weight. Holy shit, I got 400 updoots. cave we go. Give me a staff. Nobody uses swords and wards anymore, except for gladiators. Or paladins. Welcome back, my avid conjurers. How fared you in your encounter with the elements? Sophie, what did you sense as Gorion cleansed the sources of corruption? It's hard to explain. It was like hearing voices crying out in joy. I felt their happiness wash over me. The world seemed sharper, more alive. It was almost as if nature were speaking to me. But why, Brother Esumi? Why did my mother teach me to avoid the sight of conjuring? What is she so afraid of? There are certain truths that hide behind the mask of our words, and there is much that your mother didn't tell you, but you needn't seek all the answers at once, Sophie. Even now, your mind flounders amid a sudden inundation of awareness. The first time we connect with nature can be a wonderful but disorienting experience. I suggest you allow yourself some time to adjust to this new perspective. Yes, Guildmaster. Do I get a thank you? No, I do not. She looked at me, and that was it. You have my gratitude, Brian. Thanks to you, Sylphie has taken a most important step. You heard her mention voices crying out in joy, did you not? It appears the mother's gift has been passed on to the daughter. Such sensitivity is not something one can achieve through meditation and training, but a blessing that only a few fortunate chosen receive, and as you have no doubt surmised, Sylphie's mother was one such person. The misunderstanding of that blessing, however, was what led her down such a tragic path. We cannot allow Sylphie's astonishing talents to consume her in the same manner. We mustn't get ahead of ourselves. The girl is barely awoken to her potential. For that potential to be fully realized, your support is yet needed. I suspect she failed to mention that the promise of your involvement in her lessons was the reason for her change in heart. Ah, you underestimate the impression your quiet determination, good reference, has made on young Sylphie. If modesty prevents you from acknowledging your own good deeds, consider this task part of your training. Conjurers are healers of wounds, be they physical or otherwise. Walk with her on her journey, Ryan, and together explore the myriad mysteries of nature. Give me my mask. Ooh! My mask is dyed charcoal gray, so it matches my fucking, it matches my garb. It matches my brand new garb. You gotta see. And it has a little lapis lazuli in the forehead. Nice. Alright, so now we go back to my own and get the main quest started again. God damn it, why does the original Realm Reborn music make me sleepy? Oh, that's so annoying. Once I get to Mordona and Corthus, I'm okay, but this regular music puts me in a fucking daze like you wouldn't believe. That's part of why I'm doing the descriptive. This helps me. Oh yeah, the cane, the elm cane is an untreated wooden cane with a T-junction at top. Alright. Ion has a mind to assign you a mission of great import. Gridanian Ring. Nice. I don't want a fucking Gridanian Ring. She looks worried. Now she looks determined. Time is of the essence, so I shall speak plain. Based on Lucullot's observations, the Ixal have designs on the Guardian Tree, and they mean to act soon. The tree is the oldest living thing in this ancient forest, and it is held sacred by almost every forest-born Gridanian. Should it come to any harm, the elementals will fly into a rage beyond pacifying. I dread to think of the chaos that would ensue. But there isn't much time. We must act quickly. Brian, please see this letter to the hands of Bow Lord Lewin at the seat of the first bow in Quiver's Hold. Should the need arise, pray put yourself wholly at the man's disposal. I strongly suspect he will need all the able-bodied souls he can muster. Ooh! She has a gold and silver, or is that bronze and steel? Whatever. Leaf brooch that I never noticed before, because they never did a proper show-up of her. You got that. Hey, Gridania hangs in the balance. Go swiftly, Brian. I'm going. The fate is in your hands, and only your hands, and nobody else's. We don't know who these people are. God in heaven, I hope my yawns don't pick up. It's so embarrassing. It's not that I'm bored. It's not that I'm bored. If I were bored, I wouldn't be playing fucking music. We go to the Archers Guild. We go to the back room. An urgent message from Mother Myonin. Very well, you may enter. So the seat of the first bow. It's a big office with a ton of bowwomen. And there's a blue rug and Lewin at his desk, and he's got, instead of an office chair, he's got like a clamshell looking poofy seat and barrels of flowers in the back near the windows. And Lewin he looks like a regular bowlord, except he has a bandit mask on and a red hat and a really ornate bow. It looks like a bone bow. So you are Gorion Practice, the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. I understand you wish words with me. My own is information on the Ixal, you say. Speak freely, you have both my ears. My one's letter. Oh good, we get a close-up, I hope. And hey, it's a human! Oh wow, and that's a leather hat. Matron for 10. They didn't mean to defile the guardian tree? Yep, that is a bone bow. Fort Nafuka, I swear those filthy birdmen will not touch it. Nay, not so much as a single leaf. Wolf, help me. How can it be that neither the Woodwhalers nor the gods quiver caught wind of this? I cannot help but think this plot bears the mark of the masked devil who has eluded us for so long. We must be wary. This incursion may be more than it seems. Ah, would that the warriors of light were still with us, but this is no time for such idle thoughts. I thank you for delivering this message. You may assure my own that I will dispatch a unit of my best men to investigate. My lord! What is it? It's the Ixal, sir. The Ixal have amassed at the Guardian Tree. Already? Bloody hell! Brian, my own believes you capable, and I can think of no better judge than she. Lend us your strength this day, aid in the defense of the Guardian Tree. Yes. So off we fuck. In a sec. Alright, I'm back. And off we go. I don't know where that fucking tree is. Oh. It's over near Bent Branch. I still want to know how you go from fucking... People at daytime. I still want to know how you go from Archer to Bard. In a match. This time we'll be smart and take a chocobo. I really do apologize for all these goddamn pauses. I'm just glad I can actually pause the video so that we're not having to do this shit in real time. While that's going, I can check all this stuff. Tribal people try enchilada. Oh god, they're gonna love that shit. The news gonna news. That's all I'll say on the matter. And you try not to get my politics involved, but I mean, you don't need to be any kind of political pundit to know that the news is completely fucking insane, and it has been since... Shit, I'm gonna just say the 70s. And it just... I don't know why it still shocks me how fucking goofy the news has gotten. But it has. It just keeps getting goofier and goofier, which is why we play games like this, and why you guys listen to shit like this, to escape all that. So I should probably shut up before I drive people away. Alright, so up the matron's lead. And I'll... Oh wow, I actually didn't go the wrong way. It's a miracle. These idiots do. I believe I heard the dulcet tones of the fucking smoke alarms. Damn, for... Oh! We could have gone down the other way. Okay. Well, this is gonna hurt. Gonna have to jump down this hillock in a safe way. We don't immediately die. Like that. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, we could have. We could have just gone through the damn creek. Alright, so before we do this big event, I need to go see what happened because, well, the fucking smoke alarms went off. That doesn't exactly always happen. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Swear to God, today is cursed. Ugh, we don't know if it was the neighbors or Brandon, but somebody set off the smoke alarm. We think it's the neighbors, though, because Brandon pulled out his tots and they weren't that burnt. But anyway, here we are at the tree. Surrounded by a crick. The Bullard sent you? Yes? Good to have you with us. The birdmen have completely surrounded the guardian tree and their calls grow more urgent by the minute, whatever it is they mean to do. We cannot let them go through with it. They must be stopped, no matter the cost. That is a big fucking tree, and there's a lot of birdmen, Ixali occultists. A mournful voice of creation, a mournful voice of time. Squawk, attend me all. It's a chieftain with a bunch of Ixali. To us, this forest Tinoka belongs. Bunch of spearmen, a couple axemen, some birdmen with a McQueedle. Wisdom paragons we possess, to our former glory restore us at will. From this tree a great crystal we take, unto Garuda an offering we shall make. Unfeathered ones and elementals banish we shall, our ancient home reclaim we will, Squawk. Goddamn birdmen. And so we're we're hiding behind a rock. First squad, left flank, second and third, right flank. So it has all the squads going places, a couple of guys each. The rest, form the main host with me. It is high time we reminded our guests why we quivermen are to be feared. Oh cool, the Bowlord showed up. The position is yours, adventurer. May the elementals keep you. So they're running out to surround them with tactics and shit. Squawk? Oh, the chieftain's the one with the McQueen and the shield. Interrupt this, you dare, in your own blood you shall bathe. battle. So we're gonna take out his bitch friends. Oh, cool, we can heal him. Where are they coming from? Alright, let's get more of the friends. Otherwise, we'll never get through this. Holy shit! Uh-oh. One of the lancers fell. Wood whalers up. There we go, heal him up. Oh wow, they got healers too. That's pretty funny. Wisdom of Paragon's Almighty is perish unfettered words. Okay, so now it's down to just him. Hope and pray to God. Creatures of the abyss, mine enemies, strike down. What? Oh, Jesus! He summoned a fucking... He summoned a gargoyle. A really skinny, really clawy gargoyle. Ah! Boom. Killed them both. Impressive work, adventurer. The Bowlord bids you hold this position. Enemies may yet lurk near, so stay on your guard. We go to bolster the left flank, where the battle yet rages. Everybody's left, and we're here, which means we're going to get ambushed. Hey, there's the Black Mage. Ooh, he's got purple accoutrements. The source of his strength becomes clear. Yeah, I've got a mask too, motherfucker. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. What the hell? Ooh, he got a red thing in front of his face. He's summoning... Oh, he surrounded the whole area in dark black and purple smoke. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, and I thrall to command that I may smite mine enemies. Oh, he brought up another fucking gargoyle. Ooh, this one's Meteor, and he's got 2 swords. The very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Defeat the Masked Mage. Alright, we'll deal with Big Boy first, although we've dotted both of them. We are just tearing through this lesser gargoyle. We need heals. There we go, that's better. Hi, lesser gargoyle. I trust you won't object to our assistance. Hey, it's Papalino Anita. Looks like you could do with a hand. Unwelcome guests, no matter all, shall fall before me. there. Boom, we blew him up. The wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons? That's what I heard. The Bringers of Chaos, or Asians, to give them the proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Hey, there's the Bellords. Ryan, are you unharmed? Had I known this creature was near, I would have sent men, not called them away. There's no mistake, sir. He's the one who stirred the Ixal from their nest. Our intelligence was reliable. So this is the man who has eluded us for so long. Right, we finally got him. We sensed an ominous presence and came as swiftly as our legs would carry us. Well, it's good to know what we're up against anyway. And thanks as ever, friends. Rivermen, move out. Say you played an instrumental role in the success of this mission, but scarcely do justice to your efforts this day, adventurer. Upon your return to Gridania, pray visit me at Quiver's Hold. I will see that you receive the thanks you are due. You're probably wondering why we always seem to appear when there's trouble, right? Well, trust me when I tell you it's almost never our fault. Despite what it looks like, Papalymo and I are actually helping the Gridanians, and we've been doing so for a good few years, too. Oh, did I mention we're not from around here? Thank you, Ida. Why yes, we are Charlans. However, did you know? I wasn't mistaken. Mistaken about what? Nothing at all. Ah, you always do that. Mumble something loaded with meaning only to keep it to yourself when someone asks. It's unfair, and it's especially unfair when the someone is me. Oh, do calm down. I'll tell you later. I'll bet you won't. Anyway, all's well that ends well. Quite, we'd best be on our way. See you later. I said quite, not quite. Ooh, it's a dark crystal. It's a purpley, smoky crystal. And it exploded into dark, purpley, smoky mist. Back to town. What in the fuck are you doing, Joe? He set up Discord on a CRT. An old monochrome CRT. Shit. Alright, so back to the Archers Guild we go. Okay, fuck calling this episode 7.5. I'm just gonna call it episode 8. Welcome back, adventurer. Your exploits of the Guardian Tree are the stuff of songs. The Bow Lord awaits you within. I've awaited your return, Guardian. Allow me to thank you again for helping us defend the Guardian Tree. Not only did you put the invading Ixal to rout, confronted the masked mage and his fell minion and emerged the victor. I have good men and women under me, none of whom give me cause for complaint. You, Guardian, are a classic heart. Your strength, your determination, your heart. You have all the makings for great adventure. My own is seldom mistaken in her presence, but she's plainly not mistaken then. Gridania is strongly for your presence. The elder seeds here will doubtless be pleased to learn that a capable adventurer like you has come to us. Once more, I thank you. Owing to your valor, disaster has been averted.
Elder Seeds here.
Oh shit, it's Kane-sama. I'll describe her in a quick second here.
I am come to express my gratitude for your valiant efforts before the guardian tree.
So Kane Senna is wearing a bright blue, kind of sky blue robe with fur lining, and she's got on a couple of gold necklaces that look like they're connected with a green gem. I believe it's a peridot. And she's got blonde hair, green eyes, rosy cheeks. She looks young. She's got the horns. She's got a crown kind of thing made of ice blue leaves. And then she's got an icy staff.
I am informed that an adventurer of singular talent now walks amongst us. You are he, are you not? My name is Kane Senna, and it is my solemn charge to watch over all who call Gridania home. Well met and welcome to our fair nation. It was your valor that won us the day, I believe. On behalf of all Gridanians, I offer you my humblest thanks. This gift I present to you as a small token of my gratitude. I hope that you will ever remain a friend to Gridania.
And her second has white and black armor and is an elf and hands you something. Presumably the ring of Gridania.
Green bliss is coming. It is an age-old ceremony to renew the bond between man and elemental. Over the centuries, it has blossomed into a joyous festival encompassing Gridanians from every walk of life. I should be most gratified if you would participate in the ceremony as emissary.
Oh, such a great honor.
I look forward
Who the
to
fuck
seeing
said
you on
that?
that most joyous of days. Till then, fare you well. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Because all we have are fucking boers in here. Lord Lewin has information regarding your role in Greenwoods. None in Gridania can doubt your worth, Brian. You receive such praise from the elder Seer herself, and nor is that the half of it. She chose you to play the role of emissary, for God's sakes. You, an outsider, do you have any idea what this means? Ugh, but of course you don't. You're not firstborn, which is rather the point. Mistake me not, I think you worthy. But your selection is all but unprecedented, and I'll wager you have not the faintest inkling what is required of you. There are preparations that the emissary must needs complete ahead of time. I best to consult my own regarding the matter. She is overseeing the arrangements for this event. Now you best get going. The ceremony cannot commence without the emissary. Oh, and Grind, don't make a hash of this. What's wrong with hash? You shitting on hash? So this next cinematic is going to be exceptionally long, and then we're going to be able to go into the other cities, which getting the classes there will be also exceptionally long. So I'm going to stop in the Carline Canopy, and we can do these long-ass cutscenes next time. Possibly after dinner, but probably on Friday. Because tomorrow I'm going to be doing Yakuza. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this rather lengthy episode. I have been Blind Ryan, and I will see you all next time.